So my name's Dale Jolynn Greenswijk, but I go by DJ, so everyone calls me DJ. I'm a sophomore here at Kutztown. In high school, I want to say it's my junior year of high school, I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression, and I kind of was working through that. I was figuring it out. I was trying to deal with it a lot on my own. I would be in bed every morning, and I'd look up at the ceiling and I'd count the stars because I had stick-on stars on my ceiling. And I just count the stars on my ceiling repeatedly instead of getting up. It's hard to describe, but the anxiety makes me anxious and it makes me feel uncomfortable wherever I am. So the anxiety just really kind of makes me feel like wherever I go, I don't belong there. I don't belong there, and then it's kind of this constant nagging, I'm not doing things right. I'm not doing enough, I'm doing too much. And then the depression just makes you feel worse about yourself. It was a really low point where I feel like my anxiety and my depression just overcame everything that I was trying to stop. I was trying to push it down, I was trying to keep going, I was trying to just be this functioning person that I obviously couldn't be because of my mental illnesses. So then at that lowest point, I always tell people when I talk about it, because I try to be very open, that I wasn't myself. I felt completely numb. You can't feel anything, you can't think about hey, my parents, hey, my future, my college. It's just this point where nothing is left for you. So then all I remember is I took a bunch of pills from my cabinet from when I broke my arm when I was cheering way long ago. And I just remember sitting on the floor by the heater that I had and just feeling the warmth from the heater and then just getting really dizzy. And then when I woke up, I don't remember much from when I woke up, but I just remember feeling upset because I was at that halfway point where I now had to deal with the way I felt when I tried to commit suicide. Talking was very hard for me because like I said, I'm raised by a strong, independent woman, and we always, she never really talked about her problems because it's just me and her. So I didn't really learn to have that open communication, which is no one's fault. But when it finally came time to talk about the things that I've been dealing with myself for a while, it was really hard for me to open up to my therapist, open up to my doctors, because these were strange people in my life. And I'm just proud that now I'm at this point where I'm comfortable enough with it to talk to anyone. I talk to my friends, I make sure that I'm that support person to go out with. So my big thing is sure, it might be a hard time now, but it's now. As long as you take the initiative and you take that step and you go talk to someone, it's gonna get better, and you're gonna find people that care about you, because 9 out of 10 times if you're struggling with anxiety and depression, it doesn't feel like people care and it doesn't feel like you have anyone. But if you look at it from the outside, look from a outsider's perspective, you can see you have a lot of people that love and care about you, and you're worth way more than your mental illnesses tell you you are.